Hello then, folks. Welcome back to MAGPIES Millions with me, DoctorBenjyFM. We've not won the league. And actually, with one game to go, it looks closer than it ever really was. Liverpool have drawn against Tottenham recently. But 4 points off the week. If Liverpool lose their final game to Birmingham and we beat Chelsea, we'll be 1 point off the title, which will be sickening. Especially sickening when you really deep dive into how good a season we've had and how this probably will not be possible again unless we spend. And luckily we're going to spend. But looking at it here, like you can see, Lautaro Martinez has got 41 goals. The man is an absolute magician. Scores almost in every single game, it feels like. And our recent form has been pointlessly brilliant, is the only way I can sum it up, really. 3 clean sheets, 3 1-0 wins against Palace, Sheffield United and Watford, and a 3-1 victory against Southampton, where the only bad bit of news there was that Donny van der Beek got injured for 2 to 3 months and will miss out with a broken foot. But again, we've got a summer to try and fix this, I guess, but it's such a shame to lose a player of his ability. Hopefully he doesn't decline too much with such a big injury. But the league table, I mean, we've got a game to go. There's some things left to be decided. Fulham, Birmingham, Southampton and Sheffield United can, in theory, all go down still. And, Tottenham and Chelsea still battling out for that Champions League spot. And, of course, we play Chelsea, so we influenced that a little bit. And the battle between United and Arsenal to finish 6th is enjoyable. But Liverpool have won the league, an incredible goal difference. And we are definitely, I mean, not certainly, but definitely the second best side in the division. If City win handedly against Southampton and we lose to Chelsea, then it could all go badly. We could be third. Don't want that. Don't want to be third. Luis Alberto, most assists. Ruben Diaz, most yellow cards, which is not really an achievement. Martinez, 7.8. 41 goals, Onana with 19 clean sheets. People want me to keep Dubravka. Remember those days? Oh, no, you don't. You've forgotten. I remember them. I remember them very well. How is Martin getting on now at Galatasaray? 32 clean sheets in 11 for a Turkish... Oh, come on. Well done, me. Good choices. Good team choices. And team-wise, then, this is the system that has got us through it. And I've got to be honest, it's quite basic, really. It's a more basic version of the Gegenpress, which has worked out brilliantly for us. And team-wise, again, there's obviously some improvements that need to be made. A lot of people saying fullbacks, sort out your fullbacks, and maybe centrally we can work on 1 or 2 things. The summer period is going to be interesting to see how players develop throughout that. But generally speaking, we're very, very strong. And only if it's difficult because I've got to improve the team. I've lost 3 games this season, maybe 4 if it doesn't go well today. And Arsenal are 2 of those, and that shouldn't be happening. But let's get into this game then. Let's see. Can the Geordie Nation? Why? Let's go, lad. Why? That sounded like I was on a roller coaster there. Not doing an accent at all. I don't know what happened. That's right. Welcome back to the Geordie Nation with me, Dr. BenjyFM. I don't know what's... It's just not even... It's not even a little bit good. That's what annoys me. The whole thing is rubbish. Like, it's not... The first bit, you think, oh, he's... No, he hasn't. Anyway, Newcastle, Chelsea. If Newcastle fans are still watching... that's bad, isn't it, really? Thank you and sorry. I've just realised that Ruben Diaz is going to come back in for Lascelles. Diaz went out for a little injury. Like he popped out for the milk. Just popping out. What you got there? Oh, groin strain. Yeah, big time. All right, Bentaleb and Longstaff in the centre. Mahrez one side. Riyad Mahrez is a very interesting footballer. Because you look at him and you go, yeah, you're good, aren't you? And then he plays and you think, £30 million, 30 years of age, and a good signing, but maybe another area out wide we might look to improve. It's going to depend who's available. They've got Belotti up front. Friend of mine, Andrea Belotti, very good mates, me and him, and then he's playing against me. Don't know. Tomori's at left back, so we're going to win. All right, I expect nothing but a win, and to say that as a Newcastle manager going to Chelsea in season 2, well, it's pretty rare. Of course, the one key thing for next season is that Matty Longstaff will 100% be a part of the team as Luis Alberto steps up early. Oh, Kepa makes a very good save. Now, Liverpool play Birmingham. Just occurring to me now that if we do finish a point behind, or even 2 points behind, or even the more predictable 4 points behind, that is going to frustrate me. A few draws in there that were... I'd go as far to say as unnecessary. But the way in which Liverpool have dominated, it's not that surprising. You've played FM20, you know, they're really, really good. As Chelsea come forward here, Roussillon gets it clear. Of course, we know Chelsea are a decent side, but then again, so are we. And so is this man. He could get another goal this season. He races forward. It's a great... Do you know what? I'll take back what I said about Tomori. That was unbelievable. Jorginho's got himself a booking. As Jadon Sancho plays for Chelsea, of course. Rejected. It didn't reject me. I just didn't make an offer quick enough. And Chelsea went, we'll have him. And it was done. But if some of the Chelsea boys aren't getting in the Champions League, will they be looking to move on? Will we see N'Golo Kante next season at Newcastle United? Maybe. Imagine that. Seriously, imagine that. That would be... Because, you know, the transfer so far, and I dare say the last summer transfer window was my best... I say this now, my best transfer window ever. So... just replicate that again, Ben. Just do the thing you've done best ever. Again, obviously not. It's going to be, the next one's going to be a shambles. I'm going to bring in a 40-year-old Aaron Robin, and that's going to be it. As Sancho races forward, did really well to skip away from the defenders. Ball played in, and Belotti, of all people, scores, and Chelsea lead. I've got to be realistic, really. Even if we just finish second or third, what a season into the Champions League. Look at me trying to dress it up. I mean, in terms of the match stats viewers, we are clearly better. I know we're playing Gegenpress and we sort of installed that, but at the same time, our press, like the players we've got actually doing the pressing, is often very, very good. Against a bit more quality, against the likes of Chelsea. You can see the games we've lost. In fact, it's one of our defeats to Chelsea, 2 to Arsenal and 1 to Chelsea. So is it a bit of a kryptonite situation? I can't hover in this screen. As Luis Alberto, though, races forward. Now, a referee, Martinez has been... Luis Alberto, right, can we have a word with that there, ref? Because it was quite clear what happened. Just ignoring it. Of course they are. You don't see all the bad treatment of our players, do you? FA. Sweet FA. Let me tell you. Ball played in. Tomori gets it clear. And look, there should have been an incident. Martinez was hauled down. Sure, we played advantage, but not even a booking. Not even a retrospective card, which is what I call birthday cards to family members. They say, oh, that's a bit late. I go, no, it's just retrospective. It's me thinking about it after the event. But I'm 2 years older now. Do you want the card or not? Mum. God's sake, honestly, some people. Kante on it now, racing forward. And you look at this Chelsea team. Are they, man for man, are they better than our team? I mean, probably, right? I mean, just about. I mean, not up front, obviously. But Luis Alberto, forward to Riyad Mahrez. If he wants to slide a ball forward, he goes for goal. I've seen him do that at least 25 times this season. So just be thankful that you haven't. At half-time, I am pissed off. So... there you go. Passionately say, we owe Chelsea after last time. Come on. Ability to make a real difference out there. Somebody do something. I think the move I'm going to make, and it's a move I make pretty much every single game, is because I start Riyad Mahrez because I'm sucking in by the fact it's Riyad Mahrez, and then I bring on Deulofeu and he does really well. So we're doing that again. I've done it early as well. I'm not wasting so little time, so much to do. I want to spend my days with you. And if today is not enough, maybe we can... maybe a weekend, is it? A week? I can't remember. Mary Kate and Ashley. I'm pretty sure that was their intro for those that are over the age of 25. I'll be honest, when I hit record today, I didn't think I'd be doing the Mary Kate and Ashley theme tune, not even correctly. As the ball's played in, Deulofeu's kicked him. It looked like it was outside the penalty area. The referee's having a word, and it's a penalty. So we'll watch that again. Where does the incident take place? Is VAR actually working? Let's find out together, viewers. Do I think there's a level of corruption involved at the moment? Yes, I do. Where does this foul take place? Let's find out. So you can see the Deulofeu. I don't know who the other player involved is. I can't quite tell at this stage. Where does the foul take place? Inside or... I mean, okay. I don't know, really, viewers. I think he begins tackling, but doesn't make contact until outside. So again, interesting. It's quite a sad end to the season, this, as Onana can give us a moment of joy. Enjoyed lost his clean sheet. Can you redeem? No. City can overtake us here. What's the situation with that at the moment? This could go badly. Yeah, the goal difference is tightening, is the phrase I would use, viewers. We'll keep an eye on it. No, it's not tightening. We are now lower than that. We need to score, boys. Attacking it is then. We'll demand a little bit more. Saint-Maximin, are you on the pitch, mate? Do you want to get involved, Sant? There we go. Come on. Do you make another change? I don't know what. If I do make another change, what is that change? Luis Alberto off, Mariano on, 2 pressing forwards. Come on. We'll go for it late doors. We'll see if we can make anything happen in these latter stages. It's not looking great, I'll be honest. And City have scored again. So we're going to finish third, which is not as good as second. And I started off by saying we were the second best team. I mean, I've been FM'd a little bit. Just a little bit, which is not a way I wanted it to end, viewers. But this is good. This brings me back down, realistic expectations. Next season, we're not Liverpool, we're not City. We'll have to spend, again, they beat Southampton. Southampton weren't even trying. All right, then, 34. Actually, yeah, that's cost us some money. How much does that cost me there? 2 mil. 2 and a bit mil. Oh, flipping heck. All right, money in the bank, though. That's what you like to see. And, of course, going into next season, spend. Goran Eriksson. That changed that up, didn't I? But we've got the top goal scorer. We've arguably got the best player who tried to throw that away as well, late doors. We'll see end of season awards. What have we won? Apart from like a few games, what have we actually won? Fulham fall into the Championship. I like the idea that they were pushed in. Sort of, oh god, Bristol City. Who else is here? Sunderland. You shouldn't be here. Little bit of northeastern banter there, Sunderland fans. Apologies. Here we are then. Some awards have been dished. If I don't get Manager of the Year, what are we doing here? Martinez though, Footballer of the Year. Of course he is. He deserves deserves it. He's worked hard for it. He also gets Players Player of the Year as well, and top goal scorer, and young player. He sweeps it, viewers. Alisson gets Golden Glove. Onana comes close, but not quite. And Players in Team of the Year. We've got one player in it, despite finishing third in the best season of Newcastle's lives, as that's not any news. He appreciates your efforts to resolve the situation. What? I don't know what it means, viewers. That is very limited news, I would call that. It's not fake news, it's limited news. I don't know what to do with that information. Someone appreciates my efforts at something. That's the news. As, wow, you beat Newcastle, you get sacked. That's a lesson. But yeah, I've lost 4 games this year, and it just so, I'd call it coincidence, viewers, just so happens to be 2 teams from London. So, yeah, I think we know what's going on there. Doping. Allegedly. Alleged doping. What is this, David? There's literally, he appreciates your efforts to resolve this. Who does? I've never read that before. I don't know. There's no news. I don't know what's happened. All right, am I going to be told that I've got Manager of the Year yet? What's the hold up? Don't tell me I'm not in the top 3 for this, by the way. And that's why we're not being told yet. Lampard's already been sacked because he obviously didn't get it. Hang on, who got award winners? Who got Manager of the Year? Manager of the Year. Pardew got it one year for finishing 5th. Are you joking? I mean, I did spend a lot of money. Liverpool finished top. We're 3rd. I mean, we lost less games than City only against 2 sides. So, yeah, annoying. Who's coming up? Let's find out. Bristol City. I knew they were there. Everton. Yes. So Everton might come up. We don't know yet. As Brighton and Leeds join us back in the Premier League. As did Sunderland go up? Let's find out. Sunderland. They did. They're in the Championship. Right, hang on. They finished 19th, so, they could, next season, Sunderland, you could have the derby. The derby could be back. Is there any more news at the end of this season before I wrap things up here? To be fair, I might get some news, but it might just be blank. So that's handy. I think while we're here, let's take a look at the players that are potentially interested in joining next season. We'll put it on doubtful. I want the ones that are really not sure. Okay, so you look at that list there. I mean, João Felix from Atletico Madrid. That's what we're talking about. Julian Brandt, Jadon Sancho from Chelsea. Haaland's not happy at Dortmund. I mean, Kai Havertz. Would he be the sort of player you'd like to see at Newcastle? I'm seeing, Marcus Rashford, disenfranchised with Man United, finishing 7th last season. And there's a whole host of players here that might fancy a big move over to Geordie Town. I may have changed it up from Geordie Nation. Gabriel Barbosa, look, the amount of options, the amount of possibilities, viewers. Does Kante want to join? Doesn't N'Golo Kante? I just think it'd be quite fun. They don't want to sell. I don't think he's happy. I don't think he wants to move. I mean, let's at least... We've got a transfer budget of 144 million. Let's go for him. That's a lot of... Nah, that's too much. That's too much. We'll declare interest. We'll try and ruffle a few feathers, viewers. That's what we'll do. I'd love to make him part of the team. A Champions League team. No, see what I've done. Mind games. Who's winning the FA Cup this year? Who's doing that? Who's winning that absolutely pointless... Oh, whatever. Tottenham or Man City. Don't bother, boys. Honestly, leave it. Don't bother. It's not worth it. All right, then we definitely need a little bit of improvement. Obviously, the star ratings are quite fluid, and because of the season that Lautaro Martinez has had, it makes everyone else look worse than they actually are. It should be worth noting on that. Like, Ruben Diaz is as good as Martinez, but just in a different role, as is Onana. But, yeah, Martinez has had an unbelievable season. And if he does that again next year, 41 in 38, played all league games for me this year. And, yeah, a goal machine. And okay, if he does that next season, we could be in luck. The problem is with Lautaro Martinez, and this is going to be a fun episode next time around, he's got a £100 million release fee. So if he's bought from me, viewers, yes, we'll have £100 million. We'll have also lost the man that scored 41 and 38. And I'll leave you with that thought. If you enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like on it. If you want to see a little bit more, make sure you're subscribed. We'll be back again very, very soon. Transfer episode later this week, and I'll see you for it. We'll love with care for us. Until next time, goodbye. 3rd. That's not bad. Come on. Last year we were 11th, remember. So another 150 mil, and we'll be flying. Now I've got to decide whether to sell Sean Longstaff. Oh, God.